February 2017. Amberlynn just talks about weight loss a lot, like wanting to lose weight or losing some weight, maybe, I don't know. She's hanging out with her friends a lot, going bowling with Charla and what have you, and I'm just doing my own thing with Dana. Like, we're still living together at this point. I'm just doing my own thing, she's doing her own thing. After me and Dana started dating, though, I do know that I had to help her and her mom out with getting to and from work. And then on the weekends, I would stay with Dana. Like, Friday night, after work, go home with her and just be there till Sunday. And on Sundays, Amberlynn would have, like, this whole thing planned out with what she wanted me and her to do, whether that be going to the movies, grocery shopping, what have you. And at one point, we got a Costco membership because I was tired of her buying just, like, the smallest little bitty bits of things just so I'd have to take her shopping weekly. I was like, why do you have to grocery shop weekly? Why can't you do at least 2 weeks? Like, why does it have to be weekly? Because sometimes I would have plans and I would have to circulate myself around what Amberlynn needed to do, and it was just kind of annoying. And I thought the Costco membership would help. It didn't. The situation that happened with Charla and Amberlynn driving by Dana's house when I was hanging out with her, it doesn't matter what me and Dana were doing in there, that was still very, like, not called for. But basically, Dana was very upset with that too. That day, I remember that day, I don't know why Charla didn't work. I don't think Charla ever got moved to morning shift at that job. I think she was literally just calling out to hang out with Amberlynn sometimes. But Amberlynn was like, oh, me and Charla want to hang out today. Can you just drop me off at her house and then just get me after you're done hanging out with Dana? So I was like, yeah, that'll work. You know, I take her to Charla's, go to work, do work, and then I take Dana home, and we're just, you know, just trying to hang out, whatever. You know, me and Dana, things went where they went, and, you know, I was just busy, obviously, and my phone was in the living room, we were in the bedroom, and when we came back out, I want to say Amberlynn had Snapchatted me a picture of my car in Dana's parking lot, Dana's driveway, and all that, and it more so upset me because Amberlynn wanted me to come get her after I got done hanging out with Dana because Charla had said that she was not going to have either the gas or didn't want to drive that late to take her home because it was like a 30-minute commute, which was, I didn't really care, you know. I just figured I'd get done when I got done and I would pick Amberlynn up and so be it. Well, I guess to Amberlynn, I was taking too long, but Charla went out of her way to drive her past Dana's house and all the way back to her own house, but she couldn't drive Amberlynn home. It really made me mad because where Dana lived and where Charla lived was probably about the same distance, maybe a little bit less. But in the time it took her to drive there and back, it probably would have used the same gas than it would have been to take Amberlynn home. So it made me really mad. Like I said, me and Dana started dating on February 13th, 2017. On Valentine's Day, now we all know Valentine's Day was a mess for Amberlynn. The day of Valentine's Day, I knew I had to take Dana the presents I had got her for Valentine's Day. I wanted to, you know, hang out with her before we went to work and give her presents. I got her a giant teddy bear, a Harry Potter cup, a card, and maybe a couple other little things, I don't know. But before I did that, Amberlynn had me get up early and she asked if I would go get her some wine from the liquor store, and I was like, whatever, and I did. And then she got drunk in a video, and you know, and all that. I tried to spend a lot of time away from Amberlynn just because things were still kind of weird between us, and I don't know. And Amberlynn was obviously very upset about that. Amberlynn ends up staying at Dana's with me one of the times that I stay there because it was, I think it was a Sunday actually. I had went home on a Sunday from hanging out with Dana, and me and Amberlynn had ran and done a bunch of stuff, and I said, because I think I had got Dana something. I think I had got her like a little gift or just wanted to see her, grab something. I don't remember if I forgot. Something. I had to go back there. So we were there, and her roommate were drinking, Dana and her roommate. You see her name's Sarah. She's in some of the videos Amberlynn posted after this. We go there, and Amberlynn ends up like, oh, I want to get drunk, you know, let's drink, it'll be okay, like, we're all friends here, or whatever. And it was a little awkward, but it happened. And then I think we all ended up calling out at work the next day because we were all a little hungover. But it was awkward, but I mean, it was still like a good time, whatever. And then after that, that's when Amberlynn's basically like, oh, bring Dana with us when we go to do stuff. So basically, it wasn't just like us trying to hang out with Amberlynn, me and Dana. It was me having to help Amberlynn go grocery shopping and do this and do that. Like, she always wanted to run around Lexington. She always wanted to do this. She always wanted to do that. And basically, Amberlynn was like giving me the okay to just bring Dana with us so we could spend time together. Amberlynn states in one of those videos that I was offering to still take her everywhere and do those things that she needed to do. I did not offer. I mean, maybe occasionally I did, but most of the time she was just asking if I could, and it was either I say yes or it was just all hell breaking loose.